Right now, the UW Board of Regents holding a vote on a deal with state lawmakers to greenlight funding for the university system. We're live at the meeting with the very latest.
Also, a bill allowing parents to safely surrender their newborns is signed into law. Hear from a fire station that plans on installing a baby box.
And later, a viral trend comparing costs from the holiday movie Home Alone to today is put to the test. Welcome to News 3 Now at 6. We begin with breaking news. The UW Board of Regents has agreed to a deal with state lawmakers to get funding for the universities of Wisconsin. That vote passing just a few minutes ago, 11-6.
Now, in exchange, the school system will put a hiring freeze on diversity, equity, and inclusion positions. Our Will Keneally is live at Van Hise Hall with the very latest. So, Will, what can you tell us?
Yeah, that's right. So it's very crucial funding that we've seen the Board of Regents just agreed to with the state legislature here within literally the last few minutes here. As you mentioned before, the trade-off here is they get $32 million in funding, pay raises for university employees, and significant building investments, think like the engineering building on the UW Madison campus here, for those DEI hiring freezes. It would also require the state system, like across the board, to move some of these DEI employees, about a third of them, to other work. So the Board of Regents approved this, a reversal from what we saw on Saturday, where they very narrowly voted down that proposal. Actually, a couple of votes flipped. We were thinking that there'd be one key regent who would switch votes. A couple of them did. Reading off notes here from that specific regent, essentially accusing the legislators, the Assembly Republicans, for living under a rock, saying that they're using inflammatory language around diversity, equity, and inclusion here. We also heard the regent say, even though they're agreeing to these DEI hiring freezes and reassigning some of these positions, that's what they're agreeing to. That doesn't change the core mission of the university and these campuses to, bolster DEI programming just across the board. So again, very different from what we saw on Saturday with the Board of Regents approving this. 11-6. We will see, though, these funds get dispersed by the end of the year, so the legislature will have to move quickly now to get those funds out the door. But reporting from the UW Madison campus, Will Keneally, News 3 Now.
A duplex on Madison's north side had to be evacuated after toxic levels of natural gas and carbon monoxide were found in the basement. First responders were called to the building on the 600 block of North Street at about 9:40 last night. They found low levels of the gas in different units. The people inside were taken outside as the investigation continued. Firefighters then found dangerously high levels of carbon monoxide in the basement. They turned off the gas and ventilated the basement. No word on what caused that leak. Well, another day of mild temperatures. Let's check the first warn forecast with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canaldi.
And that happened even though we had a cold start to the day with temperatures in the teens, but we warmed up quickly. The air is pretty dry. Of course, that doesn't bode well for precipitation, but it also allows our temperatures to warm up quickly. Time lapse from the WISC-TV Skycam shows bright sunshine again from sunrise to sunset. Just a few passing clouds during the afternoon, and you can see how the skies have cleared out very nicely. Doppler track free of precipitation across the state, and I expect that to be the case for the next day or two. Low temperatures this morning, kind of chilly. Madison dropped to 14, Janesville 16. Most areas were in the teens, but take a look at these high temperatures. 41 for Madison, 43 for Janesville. Basketball topped out at 47. Lacrosse hit 48. So a quick warm up in temperatures. Now those temperatures cooling down again tonight. We're at 37 here in Madison. Janesville's already dropped to 34. And down in the Wisconsin River Valley, Lone Rock's at 28. Here in Dane County, it's 35 in Cross Plains, 36 degrees, or 35 in Mount Horeb, 36 in Cross Plains, and 37 in Wanakee. Look for mostly clear skies this evening. Temperatures will drop off to about 30 degrees by late evening and then probably hold steady overnight. I'll take a look at how mild it'll be for tomorrow and if there's any rain or snow in our future.
Gary, thank you. We have some sad news to report from the DNR. An elk seen roaming around McFarland has died, known as Bull 357. The DNR says he was hit by a vehicle in Illinois last night. Officials confirmed the elk's identity by its ear tag. The bull elk originated from a herd up in Black River Falls, in that area up in Jackson County. DNR officials say he had left the herd in search of a mate. Last week, Governor Tony Evers signed a bill that would expand the safe haven law that allows parents to anonymously and safely surrender their newborns at fire stations, police stations, and hospitals.
Our Jalen Banks spoke to the author of the bill and one fire station that plans on installing a baby box of its own.
In March of 2023, southern Wisconsin was shaken by the news of a newborn child found dead in a cornfield just outside of Whitewater after a mother left them there. That encouraged local lawmakers and residents to take action to try and update Wisconsin's safe haven law.
Really saddened and struck by this awful event occurring, and they felt like this baby's life really mattered, and they wanted to do something to make sure that if somebody else found themselves in this situation, that they had an option. They couldn't believe that this would happen in our community.
Now that the bill is now law, the Edgerton Fire District plans on installing a baby box, and their desire to install one hits close to home.
A former member of our staff literally was, at birth, abandoned by their parent. When we talk about it and when that individual would talk about it, it's from the heart. It's very personal.
If a person decides to surrender their child at a location like the Edgerton Fire District, the plan is to have the baby box drop-off location around the corner to help them keep anonymity. The current plan is to renovate and install what is currently an EMT storage closet for the baby box drop-off room.
Whether we do it in the wall itself, so where that board is, we'd take that down, or if we can use the opening where the window is, then we just got to move the cabinets. But again, a more safe, secure area.
And the fire district hopes to lend a helping hand by spreading awareness of this option.
Biggest thing is going to be awareness as we get them installed. People who are in that situation where they may have a child that they want to surrender, they need to know that these boxes are out there.
The Edgerton Fire District will be working with consultants to finalize where the baby boxes will be.
A new law says Wisconsin drivers will be able to add emergency contact info when signing up for or renewing a driver's license. Viroqua Republican Lauren Oldenburg wrote the legislation after a talk with Vernon County Sheriff Roy Torgerson. He told Oldenburg that information could help police reach families faster when they're responding to accidents, especially when those accidents involve drivers from out of town. The option to add emergency contact information will not be required. That law takes effect next summer.
The FDA is conducting an on-site investigation at a distribution company in Ecuador. This after dozens of children got sick from cinnamon used in applesauce pouches. The pouches are sold under the brand names Wanabana, Weiss, and Schnucks in the U.S. Investigators believe the problem is contamination from lead. The FDA is advising anyone who ate the applesauce to get tested for it. The companies are working on a process to reimburse some healthcare expenses related to lead exposure. A viral video showing the grocery shopping scene in the classic movie Home Alone shows a lot has changed since 1990, especially at the grocery store.
Our Catherine Merck put the trend to the test in our area.
You might notice your December grocery shopping list is pricey this year. One of the best ways to show you is through one of your favorite holiday movies. It's been 33 years since the young boy in Home Alone made his way to the grocery store for a short list of household supplies after being left behind by his family.
1983. Okay.
I went to a grocery store in the Madison area to get the same items Kevin McAllister purchased in the classic film. The haul included Tide detergent, a Stouffer's frozen dinner, Kraft mac and cheese, a loaf of bread, toilet paper, dryer sheets, half a gallon of milk, orange juice, and saran wrap.
$44.50.
My total came to nearly $45.
Almost 45? I believe it. I do. I believe it. It's crazy.
It's the reality that we live with, that prices go up.
Despite these high prices, in both the movie and in real life, some people won't sell themselves short on their holiday shopping this year.
Yeah, it's frustrating. It is. I would rather buy my kids a present for Christmas than groceries. Yeah. So I cut back on groceries and buy presents.
What is clear about this viral finding, depending on Kevin McAllister's allowance, it might have been difficult for him to get everything he needed in 2023. Reporting in Verona, I'm Catherine Merck, News 3 Now.
Coming up, some Janesville homeowners are going all out this Christmas, how they're using the Christmas spirit to give back.
Plus, people on the near west side of Madison have a new place to shop for groceries, what customers can expect from this new store. It's just ahead.
Earn a 40-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $60 you spend this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's a 40-cent fuel saver for every $60 this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Happy holidays from Hy-Vee.
When an appliance you rely on goes kaput, you can count on family-owned Brothers Maine, Southern Wisconsin's local appliance authority since 1938. With thousands of in-stock options, we have the brands you want at the lowest prices guaranteed. Even big box can't beat our prices. Our experienced team of appliance experts will help you make the right selection, and we deliver it fast and free to your home. What you need when you need it. Shop appliances you can bring home today at our Madison and Janesville showrooms. Feel like family. Brothers Maine.
There's no place like home for the holidays, but it isn't quite the same when your house is cold and drafty. We want everyone to have the gift of a warm and comfortable home. So we're bringing back our best offer of the year for the holidays. But you have to call us before December 31st. So give yourself the gift that keeps on giving, because you keep saving. Stop freezing and start saving.
USA Insulation.
McGann Furniture is closing its doors forever. The owners are retiring. It's the final days of our going out of business sale. After 119 years, our final day is December 17th. Everything in the store must be sold. Make us an offer on quality name brand furniture, including Amish, dining room and bedroom sets, recliners, upholstery, and mattresses. Free financing, special sale hours. Time is running out, so hurry in today to the final days going out of business sale at McGann Furniture, downtown Baraboo. You'll be glad you did.
Earn a 40-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $60 you spend this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's a 40-cent fuel saver for every $60 this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Happy holidays from Hy-Vee.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
Madison has a brand new space to do some grocery shopping this morning thanks to a project 5 years in the making. Whole Foods opens at its new location today. The store has been on University Avenue since 1996. Well, it moved several blocks closer to Hilldale Shopping Center. The store will feature about 700 local items from the Midwest. Shoppers can expect some new additions as well, like a coffee bar, an expanded prepared foods section, and a much larger produce selection.
When they walk through the front door, there's just going to be a lot of colors, a lot of energy, a lot of excitement. There'll be a lot of sampling going on. The store here is much brighter. There's more parking too, and you'll just be able to feel the energy and excitement.
There will be extra 150 parking spaces at the new location, including underground and covered parking. If you are headed to the grand opening, you can expect live music, local samples, free coffee, and gift cards. Plus, the first 300 customers in line will receive a limited edition tote bag.
The Janesville home has gone all out for the holidays, and the homeowners are using the Christmas spirit to give back as well. They start decorating about Halloween time every year to gear up for the holiday season. Each of the trees are freshly decorated around this Victorian home, which was built back in the 1800s. During the holidays, the couple opens their home to the public to raise money for a local nonprofit, Friends of Noah, a foster-based Wisconsin dog and cat rescue organization. And visitors are asked to donate to the cause.
We usually get through about 600 or 700 people in a season. They can donate anything that they have, either money or cash, or we take physical donations as well.
The Janesville home is open 3 more weekends before the couple takes all the decorations down for the season. After the break, when you'll be able to see the Geminid meteor shower.
Plus, some children from Lake Mills stopped by our retirement home to spend time with seniors, what they took away from their visit.
And later, temperatures showing no signs of cooling down. Gary has his complete forecast when we come back.
Win a hand-paid jackpot at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells, and you'll have a chance to win a new Mercedes and a shot at $100,000 in cash. It's the Mega Jackpot Winners Quarterly Drawings going on now at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells.
SSM Health and News 3 Now would like to invite you and your family to make a colorful connection this giving season. Go to channel3000.com to download a Time for Kids coloring sheet, or find it in November's Madison magazine. Add color and a kind message, then mail it to SSM Health. They'll share with a hospital patient who can't be home for the holidays.
and you might even see it on News 3 Now. Take time for kids and spread joy to others by making a colorful connection.
Never have I ever toured in a rock band.
Yep, I play a mean air guitar.
Never have I ever burnt the holiday dinner.
I have no reservations about making reservations.
Never have I ever put literally every single item in our store on sale, even the items that never go on sale. Every item? Oh, come on.
Join us now through December 24th for our never on sale sale. Only at Rogers and Hollins.
I volunteer because it's, I think, the right thing to do, and selfishly, yeah, I get a lot of joy from doing it. It's a joy that comes from taking people to where they need to go.
Just watch your step coming out.
You can't bottle it, you can't buy it. That only comes from volunteerism. When people really need to get to those medical appointments and they don't have any other means, I just look at it as kind of like the least I can do to try to help out.
Whatever the holidays mean to you, get the most out of them in a new Honda. Whether it's taking in the lights with all your friends in a spacious Accord, or taking in a snow day in a rugged CR-V. Your holiday adventure awaits with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Win a hand-paid jackpot at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin, Dallas, and you'll have a chance to win a new Mercedes and a shot at $100,000 in cash. It's the Mega Jackpot Winners Quarterly Drawings going on now at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin, Dallas.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
Today, Lake Mills, a class of middle schoolers got a lesson in community service.
Our Maddie Heimsch went along to see how they spread joy this holiday season.
The Lake Mills Middle School health teacher and the school resource officer both told me some lessons are better taught outside the classroom.
If you could go back in time, what would you say to your younger self?
Questions like these flooded Trinity Pines Retirement Center this morning as the students helped residents decorate for the holidays and invited them to play games and share stories. Officer Jessica Johnson teaches the DARE program at the school. This year, she wanted to focus more on interpersonal skills with the 7th graders.
Obviously, we focused on like refusal strategies and peer pressure and things like that, but I think just conflict resolution, having a voice, confidence. I think especially middle school kids, we want to build up their confidence. So I think it's a good thing for them just to interact with older people, with their senior population.
She said the students chose the visit as a service project after writing gratitude journals in class, reflecting on the meaning of serving others. Middle school health teacher Alexa Halverson said the students themselves chose to visit a retirement home for the holidays.
The middle school, we're working on building future leaders and really helping them build their leadership skills, cooperation, communication, because they're all working together to help Trinity Pines.
7th grader Jenner summarized the goal of the lesson.
Just to really become better citizens and community members.
When they weren't playing games, the students washed baseboards, cleaned apartments, and even cared for a few residents' pets. In Lake Mills, I'm Maddie Heimsch, News 3 Now.
One middle schooler assured a 93-year-old resident that he didn't look a day over 12. Holiday lights won't be the only thing lighting up the night sky this week. The Geminid meteor shower will peak tomorrow. Experts say the best time to watch will be in the early morning hours. This year, moonlight won't interfere with the show, so dozens of meteors could be visible from just about anywhere in the world. Of course, you'll want to be in a place without lights to see them even better. Well, as for if we will be able to see those meteors tomorrow, let's check back in with Gary for the complete forecast.
Actually, it's tonight and tomorrow. The peak is actually around noon our time tomorrow when it's dark on the other side of the world. So we're kind of just before and just after the peak. But still, if you look to the northeast sky, I think you'll have a pretty good chance of seeing a bunch of shooting stars tonight because the peak, like I say, is tomorrow morning on the other side of the world. But you could still see some meteors from this event all the way through almost Christmas Eve. But at the peak, again, on the other side of the world, about 120 maybe visible per hour. Around here, we could be looking at 50 to 60. And if you look between like maybe midnight and 2 o'clock in the morning and to the northeast sky. That's probably your best viewing. As far as 3 things you need to know in the forecast, it's going to be very mild tomorrow. High temperatures could be pushing close to 50 degrees, and above normal temperatures are expected through Christmas. We'll see some showers later Friday night into Saturday, maybe a little snow mixing in for areas north of Madison, but I don't think anything will stick to the ground. And then dry weather from Sunday through Thursday, and then we're only a couple of days away from Christmas. Maybe a slight chance for a rain shower by next Friday. There are some signs that maybe by Christmas we could be looking at least some rain showers mixing with some snow. But over the next 10 days, the average high temperature is around freezing. We're looking at temperatures between about 10 and almost 20 degrees above those levels. And as far as snowfall over the next 10 days, one of the future track computer models, a couple of inches up toward Lake Superior, far northern Wisconsin, maybe a little bit close to Lake Michigan. The other computer model keeps the snow up in northern Wisconsin. Neither one has any accumulating snow over the next 10 days across southern Wisconsin. Little in the way of snow cover in the northern portion of the state. The rest of us pretty much snow-free across the country. Still about a 20% snow cover across the entire country, about half of what you would see this time of year. And as far as probabilities of a white Christmas, you get about a 90% probability north of Rhinelander. Here in Madison, we're looking at somewhere around a 60% chance historically. This year, I think we're probably less than 10% chance that we would see a white Christmas, because a sneak peek at the Christmas holiday. Christmas Eve, I'm looking for a high of 43 with mainly rain showers. Those can mix with snow Christmas Eve night, and then Christmas Day, a mix of rain and snow showers. High of 39 in the morning with falling temperatures in the afternoon, but by that time the storm system will be pulling away, and I think that would limit any snow accumulations. Planning your night. Skies mostly clear, temperatures right around freezing at 9 p.m., around 30 degrees at midnight, and then just kind of staying nearly steady overnight thanks to those southwesterly winds. So even with clear skies, we're not going to cool down as much as we did last night. Planning your night across Dane County, low of 29 in Monona, 28 in Marshall, and 29 in Oregon with mostly clear skies. Rest of southern Wisconsin, low of 29 in Monroe, 27 Platteville, and 28 degrees in Camp Douglas. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, even milder. High temperature 49 degrees in Madison. As we look at our first warned 7 to 10 day forecast, 46 with more clouds on Friday. Could see some showers Friday night, maybe mix a little snow north of Madison. Saturday, rain showers during the day. Again, maybe a mix north of Madison in the morning. Otherwise, dry weather from Sunday through Thursday of next week. Slight chance of a shower Friday. And then as that system toward Christmas comes in, maybe some rain showers by Saturday, but high temperature still around 40.
Thank you, Gary. Wisconsin native Ernie Johnson Jr. has been inducted into the Sports Broadcasting Hall of Fame. Johnson was born in Milwaukee back in 1956 and would become the charismatic host of TNT's Inside the NBA. It's a job he's held for the past 33 years. During that time, he's won 6 Sports Emmy Awards as studio host. The show itself has won 17 Sports Emmys, in large part due to Johnson and the chemistry he, Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, and Kenny Smith have together. We'll be right back with sports.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Season, get 12% off all Masterforce till Christmas at Menards. With gifts so good, the stockings stuff themselves.
Habitat homes are not free. They're built and bought by hardworking families just like yours. Families with jobs, dreams, and a strong determination to create a better future. With stable homes, they can invest more in their health, education, community, and beyond.
Need last-minute gifts? Don't miss the Hy-Vee one-day gift card sale, Friday, December 15th. Get a free $10 Hy-Vee gift card for every $100 you spend on select gift cards. Gift cards make the perfect gift for everyone on your list. Get a free $10 Hy-Vee gift card for every $100 you spend on select gift cards. One day only, Friday, December 15th, during the Hy-Vee one-day gift card sale.
This right here is confidence in a bottle. It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And I did this to my father. We were at home, so we applied it to his under eye bags, and let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view, and now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
This holiday season is the best time to try Plexiderm at our startup price of only $14.95. Our solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Thursday morning, we're getting you ready for the Badger women's volleyball game.
We've got our own Final Four tournament. See who stacks up on our team.
And we have an update on the mild weather over the next couple of weeks. Join us tomorrow morning between 4:30 and 7.
Badger volleyball team a little over 24 hours away from taking the court for its Final Four matchup against Texas, a battle between the two most recent national champions. And the big stage, well, that's nothing new for this team. Badger head coach Kelly Sheffield has made it a point to play anybody, anywhere, and in the non-conference, they got a taste of that. A different arena over at Fiserv Forum when they took on Marquette. The Badgers say having that experience will help them tomorrow.
We always try and grow the sport and have those games where you have, 17, 18,000 people out there. And so I think having that under our belt is definitely good to have going into this.
Playing in a different arena like that, playing in a convention center, like a bigger arena with like different depths, playing in front of so many fans, playing here every night, is just something that helps so much when we travel on the road, having like sold out crowds.
Ahead of the Final Four matchup, 4 Badgers earned All-American honors, headlined by Franklin. The Big Ten Player of the Year became the 5th player in program history to earn first-team honors. Anna Smrek was named second-team All-American. Carter Booth on the third team. Devin Robinson named honorable mention All-America. I'll be sure to tune into this week's Wisconsin Huddle. Connor Asijan joins sports director Zach Henley to talk all things hoops. The show airs Friday, 6:30 right here on News 3 Now. At Wisconsin, after 3 seasons at Wisconsin, Badger linebacker Jordan Turner has decided to enter his name in the transfer portal. In the 30 games he played as a Badger, Turner racked up 135 tackles, 12.5 for lost yardage, 5 sacks, 3 interceptions. And off the field, he made a big impact as well, teaming up with the Road Home to provide backpacks filled with school supplies for local kids. Columbus native Colton Brunell has been named the Wisconsin High School Football Player of the Year by the Associated Press. Brunell broke the state's career rushing record this past season, 7,416 yards, 106 rushing touchdowns. He also helped lead the Cardinals to the state title in 2022. Look at that snow. That's from last November's title game, November of 2022.
What a memory.
We haven't seen much, and it's just going to stay warm out there.
I think this Christmas we'll have to look at pictures to find some snow. Right now, skies are clear. Very nice night out there. Not much of a breeze. 37 degrees in Madison. A few places like Lone Rock down in the Wisconsin River Valley, the cooler air sinks there. They're down to 28, but 35 right now in Oregon, 35 in Middleton, 37 in Sun Prairie. Look for mostly clear skies this evening. Temperatures dropping to around 30 and holding nearly steady overnight.
All right, Gary, thanks. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Have a great evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.